1,636 persons injured. Among the dead are 11,500 children, including babies and toddlers.
As the Israeli genocidal war on the Gaza Strip entered day 118 on Thursday, massive aerial and artillery strikes continue to pound neighborhoods, homes and shelter centers and massacre more civilians, mostly women and children. Every day, the numbers of death cases is on the rise. However, various countries around the globe are working hard to put an end to this conflict, as South African leaders and others has called for a complete ceasefire. Speaking to journalists in Abuja, Palestinian ambassador to Nigeria, Abdullah Shawesh, says it was a historical move.
The ICJ convened last Friday to deliver its opinion on the case submitted by South Africa against Israel, accusing it of violating its obligation under the Convention of the Prevention and Punishment of the Crime of Genocide in Gaza Strip. South Africa asked the court to issue 9 provisional acts, including request for the State of Israel to immediately suspend its military operation in and against Gaza. I would like to start by extending many thanks to South Africa political leaders and people for their strong stance in upholding international law and holding Israel accountable for its crime. We welcome this historical move for the first time ever. After 75 years of violating and trampling international law with full immunity and impunity, Israel will be in the right place it deserves, in the defendant box, being used for committing the crime of genocide.
Still on a pitiable state of experience from the plight of the Palestinians, the United States and about a dozen other countries have paused additional funding for the United Nations Relief and Works Agency, UNRWA, for Palestinian refugees. Speaking further, Abdullah Shawesh sees this as a threat to more than 2 million people in Gaza.
Many countries took less than 12 hours to suspend their financial assistance to the UNRWA for allegedly and under investigation Israeli claim of 12 of the UNRWA staff involving in October 7 attack. These same countries, after 4 months of the running carnage by Israel, did not suspend their military assistance or condemn Israeli genocidal act against the innocent Palestinian civilian. This is another practical example of the double standard and hypocrisy. Suspending financial assistance to UNRWA at this exact time poses an existential threat to more than 2 million people in Gaza who are totally dependent on it for their daily survival. This means that both the Israeli and Palestinian became scapegoat for Netanyahu to avoid being jailed for the previous 3 cases and other ones he will be accused of after the war.
While many have wondered on how to put an end to the conflict, some have said take part in protests, marches, rallies, and vigils are a powerful way to publicly demonstrate solidarity with Gaza, to make the message loud and clear, because it is an interest of humanity. Kindly click on the subscription button and follow us up on every other social media platforms. Patience Obot for VMAX TV.